This is a video about a company that has poor customer support. Not going to say what the name of the company is. It's a food delivery company, and because of the situation with fascism in the world, you can't go out to eat, so got to have food delivered. I live in a hotel. I don't have a refrigerator, and so this one particular company that I'm not going to say what company it is, but I'm going to say that there's a guy with a bicycle, and he has like a soft box that he puts the food in, and they have horrible customer support. They always blame me, and they never admit that they're wrong, even when they're clearly wrong. I'm going to give you an example that was recent. It's a funny story. I was waiting for a food item, and it said 25 minutes. Now, keep in mind, I had already waited like 15 or 20 minutes. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait another 20, 25 minutes. My chicken teriyaki will arrive, and I will write them an amazing review. Um, and all of a sudden, it said 80 minutes for delivery. And I was like, what the fuck? That's like 100 minutes. It's more than an hour and a half. I could literally walk to the restaurant, eat, and come back before they deliver that. So I looked around for a way to cancel the order, and guess what? You can't cancel it. You know why? Because the order's already in progress. And keep in mind, it's like a $5 order or something like that. And I sent a message to customer support. I said, I, I normally I say, I know from your previous experience you're not going to fix this because they never fix anything, right? They actually have improved. So I said to them, this is completely unacceptable. I've never spoken to them like this before. It is completely unacceptable that I have to wait 100 minutes to get this food item. And I'm like, what are you thinking? And I told them I'm going to go to the office where the renter people are and buy some potato chips because I'm hungry. And about 5 minutes had gone by because I didn't never encountered this before. I didn't know what to do. And then all of a sudden, I'm looking at the display and it said 5 minutes on its way. I said, oh, okay, they fixed it. The food arrived. I said, wow, yeah, okay, so there was some sort of a mistake with their system. And most people can say, that's a bug, not a bug. So I'm a computer programmer. I know what the problem is. And I ate my food and I sent a message to support. And I said, I got the food. I'm pretty sure I know what happened. The delivery person probably pushed the wrong button, the person who works at the restaurant, and made it say 80 minutes for delivery instead of being delivered right now. And took some time to correct it. Had to call her manager. Said, manager, the time is wrong. How do I fix this? And the manager had to walk over, look at the machine, and maybe had to make a phone call, and he fixed it. And food got delivered, and I said to the person, I got the food. You don't have to worry about it. Now, keep in mind, in the first message, I said it was not acceptable. I copy and pasted the order from the page that said, here's your order number. And it had the name of the restaurant, which is Rai Rai Ken. Rai Rai Ken. Rai Rai Ken is the name of the guy who founded the restaurant like 100 million years ago. I believe it's a Japanese restaurant chain. So I posted the information with the order number, the restaurant, how much I paid in the first email when I said it's unacceptable. And in the second email, I said, don't worry, it was delivered and I got everything okay. And the person responded to me. They didn't respond to the first email. And you know what she said? I don't know what order you're talking about. I'm like, you are fucking stupid. And I wanted to, I want to respond to them and say, you are incompetent. There's only one other fucking email. You have the access to the system where you can look at my account and see that I just made that order. I mean, it's not like I'm making 10 orders all at the same time. It wasn't yesterday's order. And it even says I ordered it 20 minutes ago. You just look up on the orders and look for the one 20 minutes ago. Not hard. She didn't even try because they're lazy and incompetent. They don't want to do their job. And I mean, it's not it's not a normal email. It had like a ticket ID at the top. I'm like, you're the customer service agent. You opened the ticket ID. Did you not read the first message I sent? Do you read them in reverse order or something? Did you not think to read two messages? You just read one saying everything's okay, and you didn't look at the other one to see if maybe it had the order number in. I mean, these people are just incompetent. And this happened like a couple days ago. Could have happened yesterday. And I've had lots of problems with this company because, for example, they'll make a mistake with an order. Say, we're going to give you a 300 peso voucher, which is $6. They always make you wait a month because they're going to pay you that voucher with money that you use to hire them to deliver food. They're just paying you back. It's like taking a loan. It's a little trick they use. It's like if you sell your company for $1 million, like someone offered me $2 million for my business. And they wanted me to give it to them as a loan. And I was like, no, what you're going to do is you're going to take the profits and you're going to repay me with the profits. I'm not stupid. And so there was either other problems, like I ordered a double cheeseburger and they gave me a single. And the guy made it sound like it was my fault. He said he was going to give me a break. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're going to give me a break. All he had to do was one of two things. I'm going to give you 30 pesos for the meat patty, or I'm going to deliver you a fucking meat patty. But instead he says, I'm going to give you a break like I'm guilty. He was angry because I couldn't send him a picture. I said, I already ate the sandwich. And I can I know how to get around your little photo system, just remove the patty from the burger. So the guy was being an ass. And he refused to help me. Because I told him, I can't remember what word I told him. I probably called him stupid or something like that. Or you're an idiot or whatever. And he said, if you talk to me like that, I'm just going to end this chat. So I know the guy's not going to help me. You know why I knew? Because we had been on the chat for like 5 or 10 minutes. And I was like, we've been on the chat for 5. I should have put, we've been on this chat for 5 or 10 minutes, and you haven't fucking offered to give me the 35 pesos or to give me a fucking burger patty. You're not doing anything. Because they follow a script. Oh, you're missing a burger patty? Well, we have to follow the script. And if it goes outside that script, it's a customer's fault. So I had to, go through customer service. They always said they would give me vouchers. The vouchers never arrived, or they wouldn't work, or something like that. And then there was another one where the soda was flat. They actually gave me the money. 3 sodas completely flat. I ordered a soda, forgot about it, sat on my table for an hour, and it was not flat when I drank it. It was a full large soda. In fact, from the same restaurant. But they gave me 3 flat sodas. They know when they're pumping the soda out of the machine that it's spoiled food. It's not carbonated. And I need that carbonation for my respiration. So there were other issues with this company. I don't remember all of them. There were like 5 or 6. One of them was, the driver came and the food never got delivered. It's always my fault. They claimed that it was a payment problem. And I said, why'd you take the money out of my account? And then they said, oh, don't worry, we'll refund it. And I said, how can you refund it if you said there was a payment problem? They literally said I didn't pay for it was the reason why. The reason why was because the driver didn't come to my building. He was down the block and turned around and left because he didn't know what building it was, even though it's clearly written You know, he saw me standing there, and he was afraid to come to where I was. So he saw me, and then he just stopped, and then he turned around and left. That's as a foreigner, there's racism. You know, I may be Caucasian, but I get this sort of racism all the time. I get really poor service if I walk into a company, like they won't help me. And I'm a friendly guy. You know, I smile all the time, and I am nice to people. Say I would go and say hello. I need to buy some duct tape. You know, they don't even talk to me. So anyway, they claimed that it was an unpaid order, and it was like I sent them the proof that I paid for it, and then they said they would refund my money. And said, "How can you tell me it's an unpaid order if you can refund my money?" They're lying, is what they're doing. And I've been dealing with customer service for years. The reason why is because Filipinos, they are more likely to lie and say to the customer service, so the customer service thinks everybody's a liar. That's the reason why. It's a you'll understand it if you live in a poor country. There's people who are extremely honest, and there are people who lie to get everything. That's what happens in poor countries. It's sad. Okay, I just wanted to tell you my experience, and I'm not saying it to complain about any particular company. I'm just saying it because it's a fun story, and I want to make channel content. Okay, have a nice day. Bye.